guys, Darth Deuce here, another Star Wars action figure review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch bootleg Darth Maul. So I got another bootleg figure that I'm going to share with you, give you guys a look at it, and you guys can formulate your own opinions on it. I got this guy off eBay for just over 10 bucks, and I have to say, like my Boba Fett bootleg that I reviewed a little while back, this is a damn good reproduction of a 6-inch Black Series figure. It is really hard to tell that this is a bootleg, as he is very similar to the real thing. So first off, we'll take a look at the sculpt, and if we can get close in here, you see this, it wants to focus in anyways. The sculpt is pretty good. Really nothing is lost. Come on. There we go. So the head sculpt's really nice. He's got that sort of grimace going on. It's really cool. The horns are painted nicely and sculpted nicely. The tattoos and all the paint apps are painted really nicely and really crisply. I'm really surprised at that. The only difference is that he's supposed to have some black tattoos on the side here that he doesn't have, but it's really not noticeable, and I didn't notice it until I actually compared it with pictures of the real thing. If I can get in there, he also has his eyes painted in the wrong color, which is a way you can tell it's a bootleg. The bootleg has orange painted eyes, where the real one has the yellow with the red outline, which are proper Sith eyes, which I don't mind that these ones are just orange. It still looks good, but that is a way to tell if it's a bootleg, as with the tattoos, but still looks really good. And the rest of the figure looks really nice. You got all the sculpted detail of the black outfit, which looks really cool, and you got a matte black for the outfit and glossy black for the gloves, which looks really nice. Got the boot belt, which is sculpted in the black or painted in the glossy black. You've got the plastic bits on the on the skirt, I guess, and then the soft goods part, which is nice. Got the legs here. It looks good again, and the glossy black boots look really good. And it's still a really good looking figure. Like it's really hard to tell this is not the real thing. It's a really good looking reproduction. He looks absolutely badass. Stand there. In terms of articulation, this is one spot where you can also tell it's a bootleg. He has a ball joint in the head, but he doesn't have the neck hinge, which he should have. So the articulation isn't as good in the head, but it's not too bad. It doesn't bother me that much. He has ball hinges at the shoulders, ball hinges at the elbows, which could move more than but it's not a huge issue. And hinges at the wrist, the ball jointed torso. Really weird, like ball and socket joint at the hips, which is, I'm pretty sure, different from the original figure. It's like a ball and socket that connects vertically into the torso like this instead of horizontally, similar to Boba Fett's, and it still has a good range of motion. As you can see, you can still get some good action poses, but it is weird. You got a rotation at the thigh, double hinges at the knees, hinges at the ankles with the rocker, so you still get most of the articulation, which is really, really good. In terms of accessories, you get all the accessories the original had. You do get the alternate head and cloak, which I'm not displaying him with this on, but it is cool you get that. Again, another way to know this is a bootleg is that if you have the real thing, the head in here will be glued in, but mine isn't glued in, so that's a sign of a bootleg. But the head sculpt here is also not bad. I do prefer the unhooded head sculpt, but this one's pretty cool. He also comes with his binoculars, or macro binoculars, whatever, which have like all the paint apps on it, which is really cool. If it was a bootleg, I really would have expected this to just be just gray. But it's painted with black paint apps, silver paint apps, gold and red. They did a really good job on this. And the lightsaber, of course, is really cool. You can hold it. It has nice paint apps. Again, they got that silver with the nice black dry brush. Got black highlights and red buttons painted in. You got the red translucent blades. Looks really good. The blades can be removed from the hilt, and the two ends can be split in to get so you can have 2 lightsabers or the double bladed, which is really cool. I'm not going to do it on camera just because I only have one hand, so I really can't. The only real issue I had with this guy when I got him was that the way he was packaged, the lightsabers were pretty warped, but it's not too hard to fix them. You just gotta be carefully bend them back into shape and it won't be too bad. And overall, this is another really quality bootleg. It's really good. I really gotta hand it to them. They did a really good job at reproducing the original figure. There is some differences. Everything's pretty minor, and with the price that the original authentic Darth Maul Black 3/6" figure goes for, it's hard not to recommend getting this figure. I mean, if you have the money to spend, then you should get the real one, but if you're like me and you can't afford to get the real one, but you want a Darth Maul mainly for me Instagram pictures, but also just for your collection and whatnot, this is a really good option to go for. It's cheap, way cheaper than going for the real Darth Maul, and it still has the quality for the most part. And I think it's really cool and it really does hold up. I want to give a quick shout out to Ottawa Commander Ironhide for letting me know about this guy. I really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.